From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the News Blast for this hour. The Philadelphia Inquirer is reporting that millions of federal grant dollars are returning to the Philadelphia area after a federal judge ruled that sweeping cuts to medical research funding by President Donald Trump's administration were discriminatory. New Jersey and Delaware will also claw back millions in funding lost at public universities when dozens of National Institutes of Health grants were abruptly canceled earlier this year. Pennsylvania did not join a lawsuit seeking the return of grants at the state's public universities, unlike New Jersey and Delaware. Locally in Philadelphia, the researchers who are seeing grants restored are members of the American Public Health Association, a lead plaintiff in a lawsuit that has spurred the reversal of terminated grants for those working at private universities. At least 8 grants to Philadelphia-based research institutions have had funding restored, according to a list provided to the Inquirer by the American Civil Liberties Union, another participant in the lawsuit, which said its list is likely an undercount. This includes work at Drexel University under a $20 million grant to spearhead health equity research around the country, the largest grant terminated in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, and research at the University of Pennsylvania focusing on preventing vaping in LGBTQ teenagers. Across Pennsylvania, a total of 15 grants have been restored. An Inquirer analysis of information provided by plaintiffs in the lawsuits shows. In New Jersey, 18 grants were restored, mostly to researchers at public universities. 5 grants were restored in Delaware. Both states' attorneys general sued on behalf of their public universities. The reversal follows rulings by Judge William N. Young, a Republican appointee, who found that the cuts were racially discriminatory and also discriminated against LGBTQ Americans. The Trump administration has argued that the cuts to NIH grants are necessary to curb government waste. The impact was especially significant on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that target the Trump administration. An Inquirer analysis of $47 million in grants reportedly terminated in the Philadelphia region as of late June found that a third of these grants referenced diversity, equity, inclusion, or common permutations of those key words. During a June hearing in Massachusetts federal court, Young said he had never seen government racial discrimination like this in his 40-year career. Have we no shame, he asked. It's unclear exactly how many grants might have been restored in Pennsylvania had the state participated in a lawsuit challenging the cuts, but Pennsylvania appears to have far more grants with funding still cut than neighboring states that sued. About 81% of the grants canceled in Pennsylvania since the cuts began, 66 grants in total. About a third of them at public universities still appear to be terminated and don't appear in court documents listing grants that should be returned as a result of the rulings. By contrast, court documents in the government's public lists show most of the canceled NIH grants at public universities in New Jersey have been restored. So have 5 of 9 grants given to public universities in Delaware. Pennsylvania Attorney General Dave Sunday, a Republican, did not return a request to the Philadelphia Inquirer for comment. New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin, a Democrat, hailed the return of research funding in the state, saying his office was proud to stand up for scientists, researchers, and educators. We will continue to fight back against this administration's illegal cuts to essential federal funding, he said. Drexel shows how grants are getting restored. The Department of Health and Human Services, which oversees the NIH, has in recent weeks quietly removed some grants, including some that the APHA sued to restore from its publicly posted list of grants canceled at research institutions across the country. That's the News Blast for this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.